Our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Katie York sent to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Catch made by Chase Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Go. Connects with Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's... sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the 36. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight to the air here. It's Young. He's on the move. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Out of the gun, Young. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
They motion the tight end over. Young to throw here on 3rd. Fights up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. They're going for it, Young. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Play action on first down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Gets this to Johnson. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. Third down coming. A handoff to Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've got first down from the 31. A tight end in motion now. Brown on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing from the gun here. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And that will not be enough for a first down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got third down well inside field goal range. Back now, pressure on its way. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. On the move, headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Let's go.
Man in motion, headed right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll throw it on first and goal. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, New York. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Taken in by Harrison. And he takes this up to the 30 before heading out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Looking for a target. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Neighbors with a catch. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Return lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building, because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. And the Giants going nickel. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Now he's York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants beginning their drive here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
A give now to Brown, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Ready up. Set up.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
It's caught right side by Johnson. The ball is out! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Set. Ready. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Brown is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go.
Throwing it just before halftime. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Come back, team. Come back, team. Come on. Set. Go.
Young throwing here. Flush down now to his left. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Second down now, 7 to go.
65, Jack. 65. Take.
Young looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's third down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On third down, it's Young. He's throwing deep to the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Set up. Take go.
They go play action here. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Young to throw it. It's reeled in by Benson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
Here we go, Shaq.
Running back sent in motion. Young on 3rd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Come on. Set. Set, go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Dump off caught by his back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll throw it again. Hits his running back. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Get it. Hut.
2nd and 6 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rush coming for Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back, that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Trying the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Benson on 1st and 10. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's go.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Benson once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Trey Benson, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
On the set.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go, 18. Set. Ready. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Gets this to Johnson. Touchdown, New York! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Benson now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And this one doesn't go far. The Giants using their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So the Giants come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.